Ruy Lopez opening, Morphy defense, Breyer, Zaitsev hybrid variation, 11.NBD2BB712.BC2 Re813.NF1BF814.NG3G615.A4C516.D5C4. Sharp a back and forth game where both players had chances. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. a6 forces the bishop to decide, exchange or retreat. ba4 safely retreats the bishop while keeping pressure on the knight. nf6 attacks the undefended e4 pawn and develops the knight at the same time. Castling gets the king out of the center and prepares to develop the rook to e1. b7 develops the dark squared bishop and prepares to castle. 1 rupee centralizes the rook and protects the e4 pawn. b5 gains space on the queen side and forces the bishop to the b3 square. bb3 is forced, but the bishop is well placed because it attacks the f7 square. d6 defends the e5 pawn and allows the light squared bishop to develop. c3 prepares the d2-d4 pawn break and clears the c2 square for the light squared bishop. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. h3 prevents black from developing the light squared bishop to g4, which would pin the knight and make it hard for white to play d4. nb8 retreats the knight in order to relocate it to d7. Black plans to fianchetto the light squared bishop on b7 and doesn't want the knight to block it on c6. d4 attacks the e5 pawn, controls the center and opens the diagonal for the dark squared bishop to develop. nbd7 develops the knight toward the center, defends the e5 pawn and keeps the a8h1 diagonal open for black's light squared bishop. nbd2 develops the knight toward the center and protects the e4 pawn. Fianchetto move bb7 places the bishop on the long diagonal. bc2 retreats with the bishop to defend the e4 pawn. Re8 moves the rook to a central file and frees the f8 square for black's pieces. nf1 maneuvers the knight toward the king side and prepares to play either ne3 or ng3 while also opening the diagonal for the dark squared bishop. bf8 retreats the bishop to defend the king side and unblock the e-file. ng3 activates a knight and overprotects the e4 pawn. The dark squared bishop is getting ready to be fianchetto to g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. This hits in the middle and prevents the opponent from gaining ground. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. A pawn kicks the opposing bishop, forcing it to move or risk being captured. The bishop is now in a secure position. This allows the knight to control more squares. It is the last book move. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. It is quite good. A very strong play. It is excellent. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. It is ideal. The pawn is now in a safe position. It is ideal. On the file, the rooks are strategically doubled and forcefully combined. It is ideal. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is quite good. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is quite good. This shifts the bishop to a square with more activity, giving it greater scope. It is quite good. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. That's good. This misses a chance to concentrate a knight so that it can dominate more squares. It is incorrect. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. Although the score was nearly equal, white now has the upper hand. It is incorrect. This misses a fantastic but elusive move. It falls flat. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is a miss. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This threatens to win a bishop. It is good. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a bishop. It is best. Although white had the upper hand, the game is now almost even. It is incorrect. That's a decent move. That's good. This misses an opportunity to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. This permits the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a knight. It is an inaccuracy. This poses a threat to an outpost manned by a knight. It is incorrect. This missed a move that would have produced a winning advantage. It is a miss. That's fine. It is good. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. It is good. As a result, the bishop may now control more squares because it is in a better position. It is ideal. The rooks are coordinated and powerfully doubled on the file. It is excellent. The knight can now control more squares as a result. That's good. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is quite good. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. It is best. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is best. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. It is best. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is good. There were worse moves, but also something much better. It is an inaccuracy. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. That's a decent move. That's good. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This is a missed chance to offer an equal exchange of goods. It is incorrect. This misses a chance to imply that gaining a knight is possible. It is incorrect. This develops a rook off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is good. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is ideal. Among the best actions. It is quite good. This defends the attacked pawn. It is best. The knight becomes more active as a result, gaining control over more of the board. It is quite good. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is quite good. This confines the opponent's king while also moving a rook to the 7th rank, activating it. It is ideal. This deters an assault on a queen who is weak. It is ideal. This overlooks a better way to move a rook to safety. This permits the opponent to challenge the opposing rook for the open file. It is an inaccuracy. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This prevents a rival rook from checking. It is ideal. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. That's fine. It is good. Sharp a back and forth game where both players had chances. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well.